Hello, welcome to one of my recaps. This one will be short and sweet, but just know that I had a tougher time today. Just basically chopped around, made a bunch of mistakes, but I'm only going to show a couple trades. I'm going to show one loser and one winner on Tesla, and just go over my thought process on all that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The worst I was at today was minus 1.1%, and I basically finished break even. So get right to it. The first trade Tesla right here. I'm playing this bear flag, and I already took one scratch trade. Playing this near VWAP here, it just didn't go, and I
Order filled.
felt uncomfortable, so I got out. But I'm already in one contract, 1326, and I was anticipating this flag breakdown. The volume was good. We had rising red volume and declining, up volume. So
Order filled.
figured it had a chance. So I got out there for a $50 loss, $52 loss. So it's that quick, Didn't go, started to squeeze. Now this is still in a flag pattern, but I just wasn't, I didn't want to get squeezed all the way, like it actually does after this. So yeah, just got out just to be safe. Next trade, Tesla. So as you can see, when I got out around here, it squeezed higher, almost a high day, and it had this little consolidation, sort of a head and shoulders within an intraday pennant, bear pennant. So I'm gonna play the break of this. So notice I'm not anticipating here. We get the break, and so yeah, see what happens. So I'm already down 1% here, and in this trade, you'll see up on the top left
Order
corner,
filled.
I will be down 1.1%. And thankfully, this trade went a little bit in my favor, so I wasn't that red for very long, which isn't that bad. I mean, in general, I try to be, I try to be no redder than 1 or 2% on the day. So I tried to throw an order out on the ask, 1275.
Order cancelled.
I canceled it. I'm gonna throw another order out on the ask, and as soon as we get a little bit more strength to the downside, or weakness, should I say? So I'm in at 1217. We're already at 1250, 1235. So we're kind of chopping around as it starts to spike a little bit here, but see what happens. Now, generally, when we get like a decent down candle like this, and then the next candle, a lot of times will open up, green upwards candle. As long as it doesn't break the high of the prior candle, then I like to see it generally in the lower 50% portion when I'm playing puts. But I mean, I've seen him, go above that and be just fine. So I still felt like I was in the driver's seat, or at least I wasn't, um, in a bad predicament. And my line in the sand is this support in this pennant. So if you extend this green line out around where VWAP is, a close above that or a squeeze higher above that would get me out of the trade. Otherwise, my target is weakness, like I said, on the ask. So we just have this little bear flag within the under the head and shoulders slash bear pennant sort of pattern with these two down candles, and we got this little slight little retrace, and then what I'm thinking is it's hopefully going to curl over. Maybe it's shaking out a few or whatever. Maybe the bulls are trying to take it back, but they're not succeeding. And we're going to get this little flag break. So it's like every time we start to get it, the bulls are putting up a fight. So I'm mindful of that, and that we're still kind of in this top zone here. My thinking is it needs to go soon, or I want to get out. I'm in the money a little bit. Now, this is not what I like to see at all when I'm playing the downside. So I'm getting ready to throw an order out about $13 as we get some Momo to the downside. Okay, I throw an order out, $13 there. 12.90 on the ass, 13 on the ass. Should get filled if we get a little bit more downside. There we go, got filled. So that was it. I played it safe. I didn't wait till the low a day, and I think considering how the price action was moving and the volume we weren't getting rising downside volume. I think that was the safest bet. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna really show. I did take a trade on a small winner on Spy, and then a loser on Tesla, and then a winner on KTOS for just a little $10 win, but the last of my buying power. But at the end of the day, -$6 minus 0.09%. So I consider that basically a flat day. So overall, happy with how I was able to take it from minus over 1% to basically flat. So thanks for watching. Appreciate you, and hope you have a great day, and we get some great trading the rest of the week. Although I'm not looking, I'm not going to be too optimistic because Monday's a holiday. People are taking early vacations, and I don't think the volume's going to be there. But I'm going to keep an open mind, as I like to do as often as possible. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you.